is back with another video, bro. We back with another one.
Oh yeah.
Another day.
New reaction.
New day.
A whole new reaction.
You feel me? My name is Tshego, aka Razzie, aka I Smell Good, aka DJ Raspberry in the building. Aka. How you doing?
My name is Tato, aka Bobby Alonzo, aka Mr. Hallelujah himself. Pink Sun in the building.
Yes, sir. My name is Reece, aka Teacherish Blessing, aka Mr. Nike himself. Wax on, wax off, take me life.
Yes, so welcome back to the channel, guys.
New song.
We are reacting to something different. We are reacting to Mzansi A-listers. I'm sure you guys know Mzansi A-listers because YouTube tells me that most of our subscribers watch Mzansi A-listers. And the title of the video is Reece the problem behind his crew splits?
What?
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
That's a bold question alone too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a very interesting.
But if we're going with the whole, what's the common denominator?
Washing powder.
Like you gotta think
about it like that too. Like what's the common denominator in every problem?
But also you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. You gotta record that. Is it recorded?
Yeah.
But also you don't know what niggas do to him. Like sometimes, dog, like you can have such a big heart and your energy is not reciprocated and you feel like, nah, like this is not for me. I'm gonna just bounce and move on, which is okay. But also there's also that common denominator factor as well. But let's hear what this one is saying. Maybe we'll agree.
Longer lasting fragrance.
Maybe
We'll just shut up.
Just tell me what you want. Just tell me
wow!
what you want.
We lost, bro.
That was the Wrecking Crew, one of the best rap groups that ever existed in the history of SA hip hop. It consisted
It's
of
not a person talking like slick talk.
artists ranging from ambitious entertainment artists as well as new artists that were introduced via the association to the crew. And even though that crew made history, it split up at some point for reasons not yet clear. And there was even a video which was reportedly of Reece and Flame having an altercation, which showed the seriousness of the situation.
Instead of this video, if this one chooses to
No, it's different. Look at it.
And the split of the Wrecking Crew gave birth to two groups, being the Rubber Band Gang and the Lean Team. The Lean Team had M.A.L, and Flame, whereas the rest of the crew remained with the Rubber Band Gang. But in recent months, a lot of events have taken place with the Rubber Band Gang that left fans asking, not only did the Rubber Band Gang split up, but is there actually beef there?
What happened? I thought we were all still happy together.
Okay, so the Rubber Band Gang consisted of Reece, Mash Beats, X Global, Words, Krish, Tiger Banks, IMP the Don, and other former TWC members. But the most influential members were Mash Beats and Reece, who were known as an unbreakable duo. But even so, Mash Beats and Reece have broken up. We saw signs of this when Mash Beats produced a track for J Smash and MT. It wasn't the first time Mash Beats produced a track for somebody else other than Reece, but MT's inclusion just sparked some controversy. Then Reece unfollowed Mash Beats a few days after that. And then Mash Beats started following Flame again. As well, a couple of Reece and Mash Beats' projects were removed from Apple Music. Few days after,
Hot damn.
posted an email that producers can send beats to, which then sent a strong signal to fans to say that something definitely is wrong between Mash Beats and Reece. Fans strongly believed that Mash Beats had left the Rubber Band Gang, and that may have been the end of the Rubber Band Gang, because a few weeks after that, the Rubber Band...
Bro, something fishy is going on with the Rubber Band. Because the account doesn't exist on Instagram.
Really?
Account disappeared and was nowhere to be found on
FBI
Instagram.
agent.
And fans later found out that that account may have been given to their DJ, Tyga Banks. And A.Reece's latest project, in as far as Apple Music is concerned, has A.Reece himself listed as the copyright owner and not the label. Whereas Mash Beats' 2019 project, Find the Watcher, was re-uploaded under Out of This World library, which we believe was something that he started whilst being with A.Reece, but was never really in the spotlight until the alleged split. But then fans seem to believe that it's more than a split. Fans believe that the situation is quite heavier than it looks. That came after X Global tweeted that Nasty C's song was really good, and
That new Nasty C produced by Flame goes stupid crazy.
Hey.
Do you guys really? So he can't compliment niggas just because he's messing with. I don't understand it.
Hey, man.
So the fact that X is complimenting Nasty C and Flame means that
I think people are looking at the bounce back to Flame.
Yeah.
Like how immediately once things go wrong with A.Reece, now all of a sudden.
But are we sure that things went wrong with A.Reece for them to bounce back?
This is what they are saying. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I think? This is personally my opinion. I don't know. I think homie was like, yo, me, I don't fuck with that nigga. I don't fuck with Nasty C as well. But you guys can fuck with him. I personally feel like, yes, my music is, I'm doing way better than you guys. Go out there and go work and go do your thing.
But
you know
now,
what I mean? I don't think it's a beef.
Now, what I want to know is when Reece had his altercation with Flame and then the crew split, did the other niggas still keep in contact with Flame and the others just like this?
I don't know.
That's the thing. They didn't do
public,
this.
Yeah, they didn't do this.
That's my thing. And now when things go publicly wrong with A.Reece, we're gonna publicly show our friendship.
Yeah.
Do you get where I'm going with this? Like, you making it look like there is something going on because literally now that you're having a problem with this, it's like if we have a problem with Horich here, he vies, you and I have a problem. Now all of a sudden I'm friends with him again. I'm literally showing the world that no, I have a problem with you now. Yeah. That's why I'm here. Yeah. But if that's the case, that's some wishy-washy tendencies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
on their end, that's very wishy-washy.
Honestly, stick with Flame. If Flame never did you any wrong,
that shows a lack of a backbone.
Legit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you need a Flame or A.Reece on your side
in order for you to come on now.
instinct that the whole thing was just deeper than just A.Reece and Mash Beats. They started to believe that the whole entire gang was starting to have factions, like the South African ruling party.
It doesn't help that they promise us things and you guys keep promising us tapes, but it's fine.
That is because nobody associated with A.Reece has ever complimented Nasty like that. It was only Flame who reached out to Nasty C, but that only happened after he left A.Reece's crew. And so that made fans also think that maybe X Global was also jumping ship. And a few days after that, A.Reece retweeted a post by Justin LA Boy which said, and you won't have to worry about their posts being about you. What made it worse was that A.Reece released a project 2 this year as well as a single with Joey Fats. And X Global, at least from a Twitter perspective, has never retweeted, liked or talked about any of A.Reece's music in any way. As well, Reece and X Global released projects and A.Reece never reshared them as far as we know. As well, A.Reece was not part of their project and they also were not part of his project. Another issue as well was that there was a live video.
And if this is true, like it's sad, because him and Krish come a long way, though. Like him and Krish at day one and stuff. Like, if that's the case, that's sad.
That, in terms of what we know, had Mash Beats, Krish, X Global, and A.Reece's right-hand man, Words, of which there's a tweet that suggests that MT was also part of it. And fans kept wondering.
Shout out to all the supporters joining that live. A special shout out to Words, Mash Beats, MT, and J Hood for making the monumental.
With the vibes.
Making it monumental with the vibes.
Hey, man, like...
This is confusing.
Because it's
dog.
bringing more questions than answers.
Yeah.
Words too?
Kahana. Is it Kahana? Kahana.
Hey, me, I'm confused.
Everybody else seems cool with each other, except Reece. They're starting to think that Reece is the problem. Fans are saying that X Global, at least from the time when he was with Reece, never actually complimented Nasisi in any way publicly as well. Mash Beats unfolded flame after flame jumped ship. But then when Mash Beats also left, he started following flame again. So was Reece the problem? But while somebody else seems to suggest that his girl is the
I'm gonna say, shit.
It's not the first time a person has said this before. And
I've heard two people say that like his girl might be the problem here. I'm gonna say this again. TWC broke up because of Raquel. On Instagram Live, someone asked Flame last week why niggas keep leaving Reece squad, and he said, ask his girl. She wanna be RBG queen alone. Words will remain in Reece's circle until he decides to show us his girl. To show us his girl. Okay, Mash left after his girl and Raquel unfollowed. Mash left after his girl and Raquel unfollowed each other.
See, now, in what way would his girl have contributed into this?
Now what I heard from Ishto, like I don't want to be messy here, but at the end
That's
of
the thing, like...
we're a YouTube channel.
He kept
Now what I heard was she changed his lifestyle. He went from being a 012 nigga to a North boy, hanging out with the North kids, doing rich shit, which I get. Like, he has money, he can do that. He has money.
Makes sense.
I never have a problem with that. But what I would have a problem with if he is doing that is him switching up on his homies, because now he's hanging out with the North boys. Mm-hmm. That to me wouldn't like be.
But now
niggas that do that don't even deserve to.
But now check this. She wanna be RBG queen alone. Words will remain in Reece's circle until he decides to show us his girl. Unquote from there. That is working on the assumption that every single time a female is introduced into the circle, that girl is not about it.
Nah.
Yeah.
So
Reece's girl.
She's the one that.
So now the only other thing I can only imagine that could bring up such a problem would be an insecurity of somebody probably trying to take over her spot. That's the only other thing I can think about. That's the only other reason a female would not want another female around their boyfriend.
But dog, it's sad. Like, it's very sad because my gender, dog, like my gender does not support each other, dog.
Yeah.
Like, it's sad. Like, it's so sad, and I see it every single day that females don't want to see other females winning, and it's the saddest thing ever. Like, why would you do that when we are already fighting this thing against men? Already now, you guys want to also
fight each other.
Like, it doesn't make sense
no
to
sense,
me. Yeah. But at the end of the day, this is opinion, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This is not facts. Yeah. We're not speaking on facts. We still fuck with Reece heavy.
The thing is, my opinion is one thing, and this is very simple. You became acquainted with Reece, it became a friendship, and then you guys started working together. But there's still a friendship wholly rooted in what you guys are doing, right? Now, the girl comes after the friendship. Now, maybe this is, maybe I'm the only person that operates like this, but if a girl is right for my homie, I don't care whether I like her or not. I don't care whether she likes me or not. We don't even need to bounce in the same
If that
circles.
girl makes your homie happy, don't even give a fuck about how
Legit,
she
like if she wants to trip, let her trip, let it end there.
Yeah,
like Reece will deal with it if it becomes like a public thing, if she starts tripping about stupid things, you understand? But
if you see that she's making him happy, like, my is
it though? Because now having to be in a situation where it's like, nah, your girl is like this, and now like years of friendships have to change and be destroyed.
I feel like they were too involved in each other's lives.
That's the problem.
Even personal lives. Like, personally, I'm not involved in his personal life when it comes to his girl. He's not involved into my personal life when it comes to my girl. He doesn't even know we don't even know half of the things that we do and say to our girls.
Yep.
So, but we best friends. So it's like,
there's a tweet I even read where it's like, whether friendship or relationship, learn to mind your own business.
Yeah.
People will tell you what they want to tell you when they feel the need to and when they're ready to. But until then, you just take it as it's either none of my business or they'll tell me when they're ready.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
And drink H2O.
drink water, my friend, and look to the side. Okay, let's.
This came after a comment by Manakekeli Gamini, who came out to say that, I must say this again, TWC broke up because of the girl. On an IG live, somebody else asked Flame last week why niggas keep leaving a Reece, and he said, ask his girl. She wanna be the RGB queen alone. Words will remain in AOC's circle until he decides to show us his girl. Mesh left after his girl and AOC's girl and followed each other. But well, I couldn't really find this live that this guy was referring to, but I still thought it would be a great idea to share it. And this sort of supports what X Global said, because in an interview he clarified that the crew did not split because he slept with somebody else's girl.
People were saying that I slept with someone else's girlfriend and that's why the crew split.
Yeah.
So I was just clearing that I did not sleep with anybody and that's not the reason why the crew split.
Which I guess is in contrast to the initial reports that suggested that he had slept with Flame's girl Ashley. So if that theory was not true, does that mean that A Reece or his girl could be the reason? I mean, Flame in that video was fighting A Reece and not X Global. Mass Beats also left A Reece, and now X Global compliments Nasty C, but does not share any of A Reece's music. Is the boy doing things the reason why the crews keep speeding up? But well, we don't know. You guys tell us what you think about it, and we will definitely respond to your comments with our own thoughts as well. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up because it actually does help the channel. And please do not forget to subscribe for more updates on your favorite celebrities.
Still left me with more questions though. Like.
It's tricky. Yes, very tricky. It's tricky, dog. Like, it's tricky. I think I said what I think. You know, as far as like
But according to this video, Reece is
common
the
denominator.
common denominator.
Hey man, like.
Now I'm gonna leave it at this. I don't have to like you as a human and agree with what you do for me to fuck with your music. So, you know, if that's him doing that, that's him doing that. You know, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I feel like we need,
What do you guys
need
think?
more
Let's
brains
talk.
in this.
Let's talk in the comments.
Because
Let's talk in the comments. What do you guys think? At the end of the day, we're a YouTube channel, but we're a reaction channel. And we react to stuff.
if you have more gobos like this, please bring it here. But this needs a proper round table. Let's sit down and analyze everything. Step by step. You're looking forensics. That's what I read. Fingerprints in the IP address. What's blind spot.
But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Comment below what you guys think, and give us your opinion on this whole situation. And like, if you're a Reece fan, be honest with yourself as well. You know, like, love and stand aside. Like, look at the situation and analyze it properly. Comment your honest opinion too. You know. But that's the end of the video, guys. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. And like we always say, peace, love, happiness, wealth, and health to you and your family, prosperity, and all the beautiful things. Blessings and blessings upon you and your family. We out.
Oh yeah.